Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have our first Hygge Box of 2024. This is not a box that is sent to me for review. I am a subscriber. I usually try to do a 3-month subscription just to save a little bit of money. I have kind of blown my January budget already on some new boxes that'll be coming to the channel and trying to get those annual subscription deals. So I wasn't able to go ahead and do an annual subscription for this one yet, but maybe when the time comes I'll be able to do a 6-month or maybe a 12-month, because that is really where you see the savings with this box. Now this is the deluxe box, but they have two different sizes. They have the standard box, which is $42 plus $10 in shipping per month, and then obviously there are some price breaks as you do more months at a time. And then they have the deluxe box, which usually has just 1 to 2 extra items. Honestly, I cannot remember the last time that we got 2 extra items. It's usually just 1, but that is $44 per month plus $12 in shipping. So if you're going on a month-to-month basis, it's really only a $4 difference, honestly, to get that extra item in your box. So that's how I justify going ahead and doing the deluxe. But I will tell you that I have noticed that in the past, like 5 to 6 months, sometimes that extra deluxe box item is like a self-care item, like a bath and body product. And for me, I always want that deluxe item to be a little bit more of a hero item. Now, because they always promise that in both the standard and the deluxe boxes, there are a few elements that you will always have. You will always have a nice kind of hygge enjoyable treat to eat, an edible indulgence. You always have like a nice warm drink or something else to like another basically edible or drinkable indulgence. And then you will always have an element of light. So in the standard box, which usually only promises 4 to 5 items, that is already 3 of your 4 to 5. So if they always had like the self-care item, if there is a self-care item, be that 4th item, then I feel like there wouldn't be as much of a mystery maybe. That's why sometimes the extra item in the deluxe boxes is more of a lifestyle home decor item. Sometimes it is the self-care item. I always prefer, honestly, I feel like I'm being treated or being honored for going ahead and doing the deluxe box when it is more of a home decor or lifestyle item. I don't know what it is. I also like items that are consumable, not necessarily edible, but consumable, and the fact that they don't necessarily take up space in my house. But because the whole box aesthetic is very hygge, I usually like the home decor items, so I almost always wish that it was a home decor or lifestyle item, like an accessory or something, as the deluxe box item. But like I said, past like half a year to a year, like a quarter to half the time, it's been a self-care product, and it's like not as exciting. So we'll see if we're off to a good start for 2024 as we open up this box. By the way, guys, if you are able to, or you're looking to subscribe, I will leave a link in the description box below that'll get you 5% off. And it is a referral link, so it is very helpful to me in terms of being able to continue to bring this box and other boxes that I do pay for here to the channel. And just in case you are not familiar with the Danish concept of hygge, it is that idea of comfort, simplicity, a lot of elements of nature, but just coziness is usually the English word that's used to describe it. So inside, pretty plain, but they do give us a little bit of a more in-depth definition there on the lid. And then we always get this nice little square art print. They did deviate from that for like, I would say like 6 months a couple years ago, and I think everybody like voted and they like the art prints. This one's very cute. It does just say Shop Hygge Box in the bottom corner, but if you're one of those people who likes to change out your art prints, you have a bunch of different like photo holders or frames, this is a fun box. This does feel a bit springy for a January box, but that's okay. I usually really like this box's curations in the fall and winter months, because those are the months, the seasons that I think of as being very hygge, where we want to be indoors and be comforted and feel snuggly and warm, but I think they do a pretty good job year round. So it says, the art of living well. Now, I will tell you that on the back, so they do tell us what the deluxe box item is, and then in the top, sometimes there's a lot of spoilers, or you can think of them as like teasers, I guess, so just bear with me. I haven't pre-read this one, so there might be some spoilers. It says, a new year ignites a desire to grow, to make, to go and see. Embrace this moment to set intentions with clarity and purpose. Whether your focus is on nurturing relationships, prioritizing self-care, or embarking on exciting new adventures. I want to do all of those things. Allow these intentions to light up your journey. Share laughter and cherished moments with loved ones. Come together for tea and revel in the pure delight of Hygge gatherings. Always hold dear the art of living well. It's about cherishing the present and finding contentment in life's simple pleasures. Here's to a year filled with intention, warmth, and the joy of the everyday. And I really love that idea of finding joy in the everyday and also kind of that liminal space. I'm definitely someone with multiple jobs, and you know, I like to make sure that I give a lot of time to my friends and family as well. So I often feel like every day is just a checklist, and I'm going from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, even when I don't even leave my house, because I do a lot of my work from home. And so I am really trying to be mindful and intentional about filling those spaces, those liminal spaces between the tasks and the jobs, but in a mindful way. So if I spend time, for example, reading a book for an hour, or you know, working on my photo book for the year, or calling a friend that I haven't talked to in a little while, like, to me, those are all still hours well spent, even though they might not necessarily be like productive. So, and then I feel really satisfied and really accomplished at the end of the day. And so for me, that's how Hygge is working on kind of a practical level, like still getting my stuff done, but not feeling bad if like one of the work to do things doesn't get crossed off the list because I spent an extra hour and a half reading or doing a little self-care or taking a walk with a friend, right? I hope you guys feel that way too. All right, so it looks like we have got 5 items in the standard box, 1 extra item in the deluxe box for a total of 6. And it does look like it's gonna be a self-care item. Probably a pretty good one. I will say the brands that they get are great, but it does look like this is an example of me wishing that probably one of the other items that's in the standard boxes as well was the like Hero Deluxe box item. But all this tells me is like maybe I should go back to just getting the standard box, which I did do for I would say like 6 months. I've probably been subscribed to this box for like 4 years. But I did do the standard box, and at the time they were doing a lot of accessories and home decor items as the deluxe box items, and so I started to feel FOMO. And this is also one of those boxes that isn't opened on a ton of channels, so because they don't do a ton of PR. So I feel like I would always want to know, and like, you know, they might actually take my feedback. As soon as I subscribe to like the standard box for 6 months, they'll be like, oh yeah, we should probably always do a home decor item in the deluxe box. I'd be like, really? That's just, I'm so cynical sometimes. That's just how I think, you guys. It's terrible. All right. So, all right. So we got something Danish, I believe. Skanor chocolate. So you guys can probably guess what that is. It looks like some chocolate almonds. I'm thinking that's what it is. Let's see. Embark on a delightful flavor journey with Skanor chocolate, where quality and comfort come together. Named after the charming village of Skanor in Skane, Sweden. Oops, not Danish, Sweden. Dark chocolate-covered almonds are wrapped in a sea salt embrace. With each bite, you're transported to a cozy world where simple pleasures are celebrated. So, you know, nuts are a good like source of protein. They're like a good healthy snack. And then when you coat them in chocolate, it's a nice treat that you don't feel too bad about. So I am into it. And then I was going to read the back to you, but it is all in Swedish. Skandor är inliten by med underbar. I don't know. And I can't do a Swedish accent either. So that was our edible indulgence. Here is our Elements of Light from Hygge House. I was like, oh, maybe it's not Hygge House. The label got a little bit rubbed off. The scent is called Pause. It's got eucalyptus, lavender and sage, and smoke. All right. So, and they actually like delineated it by the like top notes, medium, and base. Interesting. So just came in a little simple jar, very like kind of Hygge packaging. I'm pretty sure Hygge House is sort of their in-house brand. So it says, Pause is an ode to nature. It's as if you're nestled amidst lush greenery, enveloped in the gentle whispers of lavender-scented smoke, as camphorous top notes seamlessly harmonize with lavender and clary sage at its heart. Delicate hints of smoke, cedar, and earthy patchouli breathe life into the ethereal aroma of burnt lavender. Pause and savor the moment. So we have lavender-scented smoke and burnt lavender. But generally, I do always enjoy the copywriting. So whoever the copywriter is, well done. I would love to write copy for candles or subscription boxes. The copywriting I do is not nearly as exciting, guys. I will admit to you, it is not nearly as exciting to write about like, ooh, wow, that was surprising. It definitely has that smokiness. It definitely has like a campfire vibe. But without being too strong, but definitely smoke and cedar. I'm not getting too much patchouli. I'm honestly not getting too much lavender. Maybe a little bit of greenery. So that's actually really nice. It feels very outdoorsy, but like winter outdoorsy. Like glamping, right? Okay, I was so bummed, you guys. A lot of you know that I went to Joshua Tree with my husband last weekend, and we did a little glamping trip, but it was very much glamping because I had a hot shower and a toilet all to myself. So very much glamping, but we were hoping to do some campfire cooking, and because of the weather, we were not able to do that. So, oh, woe is me. I had to like go out to restaurants to eat and have delicious food, but I was kind of bummed because I was looking forward to being a little more rustic, a little more outdoorsy. All right, this is a company that we've gotten in a lot of subscription boxes. So this is our Drinkable Delight, I guess you would call it. So it's Cup of Sunshine, a golden turmeric and ginger herbal tea from Big Heart Teas. This is actually like a smaller package. I didn't know they came in little packages like this. This is just 2 tea sachets, but let's see what it looks like. So you kind of open up this envelope, and then there's just 2 little tea sachets in there. So enough to have a cuppa or share a cuppa with somebody else, which is nice. Okay, so this is our herbal tea. Let's see what it says. Sunshine tea for 2, where the dynamic trio of turmeric, ginger, and Malabar peppercorn unite in a symphony of wellness. That doesn't always sound like that exciting. You're like, I know it's good for me, but does it taste good? It does. I'm sure it does. With turmeric and ginger, I like those kind of spicy teas personally. Brace yourself for a triple punch of anti-inflammatory power. This golden elixir isn't just a delightful sip. It's a natural booster for your immune system, good for winter, and a catalyst for smoother digestion. With Sunshine tea for 2, you're not just brewing a cup, you're crafting a cozy ritual that warms the soul and nourishes the body. So I think a lot of us are pretty familiar these days with the benefits of turmeric, but I do like these kind of spicy teas. It's herbal tea, so no caffeine. I do usually like a little kick from some like green tea or black tea personally, but this could be good for the evening. And sometimes when they are like these spicier teas, I will like to add a little, you know, milk or milk substitute. So then it kind of makes it a little more creamy and delicious. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I just saw my deluxe item, and the box came squished. All right, let's see. So here is a lifestyle or home decor item, which is pretty cute. It's actually kind of perfect for me, honestly. It says, live less out of habit and more out of intent. That is kind of what I was talking about, but it's got a bunch of yoga gals on it. It's pretty darn cute. A beautifully designed towel adorned with graceful yoga poses brings a sense of calm and balance to your space. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Imprinted with the inspiring quote, live less out of habit and more out of intent, this towel is a daily reminder to infuse intention into your life, even in the simplest of tasks. It's a reminder that every moment can be a mindful one. I love that. I was just talking about mindfulness. I promise you guys, I did not pre-read that card, but there's all the yoga gals, so they're all facing upright this way. It's a nice soft tea towel, I will say. Sometimes you can tell that they're supposed to be more decorative. How many of these yoga poses have you done recently, you guys? Ooh, we got a nice side plank variation there. We got a bridge pose, wheel, headstand, warrior 2. All right, this is pretty fancy. I cannot do that one. I cannot get my toes to touch my head, friends. Wow, and these actually look like pretty legit yoga postures. Sometimes you see like yoga depicted and you're like, you should not be doing that. That is not proper alignment. These are pretty good though, I gotta say. All right, I think that's actually really cute, and I like the kind of natural colors. And then this is a fun detail. At the bottom, they like did a little stitching with actual embroidery thread, so that's not printed. There is embroidery thread on there. I actually kind of like that. And as a yoga teacher, it's definitely something that I could always gift to a friend who I think would appreciate it, but it's pretty darn cute. That's definitely something I could see putting over the like little handle of my oven. All right, we have one more item that was in the standard boxes. This is what I probably would have had, honestly, as the deluxe box item if I were doing the curation. It is a sweet little spoon rest. This is funny because I feel like this right here and this adorable little spoon rest. Don't those feel really springy to you? Like, this is what I would have expected to get in like March or April, but still cute, still good for year round. So it says, a charming ceramic spoon rest that radiates Hygge vibes. 3 quaint houses, each nurturing a vibrant multicolored flower ready to cradle your cooking utensils in style. Let it remind you that even in the busiest of kitchens, there's room for a touch of tranquility and the embrace of nature's beauty. As you rest your spoons upon this delightful piece, you're not just protecting your countertops, you're creating a serene moment in your daily routine. So this is from Danica Now Designs, which is a vendor that a lot of subscription boxes uses, but generally I do really like their items. For me, this is like a little bit, it's cute. It's honestly very sweet, very cute. It's a very big spoon rest, so for even your biggest ladles, it could totally work. Of course, you could use it as a trinket dish if you wanted to, but it's very clearly like a spoon rest. I have like a pretty rustic ceramic spoon rest that I have, I think from Women's Collective back in the day, that I do actually really love. So I might pass this on to someone. It's a great little like gift item or housewarming item. It's pretty darn cute, but not my favorite spoon rest. It's like, it is Hygge, but I almost feel like something more simple, more rustic, plainer would be more Hygge to me personally. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what our deluxe box item is. It is a brand that we love, but I will say, despite the outer box being really just in pristine condition, because it did come in a mailer, look at the damage to this guy. It's actually so squished that it ripped a hole in it. And every once in a while, I don't know why, I get a little suspicious and wonder if the like boxes got damaged items, knowing that the contents are fine, if they got damaged packaged items at a discount. I know, is that like bad of me to think? I know that is bad of me to be suspicious. I'm just feeling very cynical. I'm so sorry. But it did get really squished. I'm trying to think of what squished it. Probably the candle, right? Because the little spoon rest was pretty wrapped up and safe, but nothing was really big in here. So I'm guessing maybe the candle just ran over it somehow. I don't know how though. So this is the Luna Rain from Earth Harbor. Let's go ahead and open it up. I mean, I guess that's why you have things in packaging, right? Is so that things are protected, because they do use glass bottles, little dropper bottles. So it says, endow your skin with raindrops of moonlit magic with Luna Rain. This luxurious serum, enriched with seaweed collagen, superfruit acids, and botanical multivitamins, rejuvenates your complexion as you sleep. Gentle 15% AHA plus BHA blend, macroalgae collagen, and vitamin C-rich oils refine and illuminate without harshness. Wake up to a smoother, radiant you as fine lines, wrinkles, and pores retreat into tranquility. I mean, honestly, you guys, my skin has been so bad lately. It's like, I feel like I'm either moisturizing too much or not moisturizing enough, but it's just been like not great. So I'm like, I haven't quite figured out like what my skin likes. Does it like hyaluronic acid? Does it like retinol? Or does it like a combination of those two things and collagen? Or like what? I wish I could talk to my skin and ask it like, hey, what made you upset? Like, what combination of products that I'm using made you upset? Because I'm trying to use very clean, very few items, and it's still not good. So maybe it's just stress. It could very well just be stress. Like, but then that means you've been stressed for the last couple of years. I'm like, yes, I have. But we love our Earth Harbor products. These are always valued really high. Honestly, Earth Harbor products are usually listed at over the price of the box, honestly, like in the 40s and 50s for these little dropper bottles. So we're always happy to get those. I'm a little bummed about the packaging just because a lot of the times I get so many items that I do like to share them in mystery boxes or with friends and family. And so it's a little disappointing when I have to like re-gift something and it came in a damaged box. I mean, sometimes it's a good excuse for me to keep it myself, but you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, guys could be a little more careful when you package it. Because I know this time it wasn't actually my like shipping carriers, right? Because the outside box is totally fine. All right, let's go over everything that we got in this box. We got this delightful pause candle that has a nice aromatic, smoky, outdoorsy scent. We got our dark chocolate covered almonds. I think we've gotten these before in a Hygge box, but again, I have been subscribed for like 4 years and repeat here and there is not too bad. We got this super cute tea towel. I honestly think this might be my favorite thing, and I'm not like a tea towel girl, but I think this one is really cute. For me personally, if you're not like a yoga person, you might be like, I'm not putting that in my kitchen. We got our cup of sunshine, turmeric, and ginger herbal tea, 2 sachets there, and our charming ceramic spoon rest. And then, of course, for the deluxe boxes, we got our Luna Rain from Earth Harbor, a resurfacing night serum with seaweed collagen and super fruit acids. I'll give it a try. Why not? I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing. If you did, please help me out with a thumbs up, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing, which we'll be posting tomorrow.